Hey everybody, I'm Daniel Mahalko, your host of the Lions Pride. This is what's happening at Red Lion Christian Academy. The varsity boys basketball team played Salesianum School on Wednesday, March 2nd in the first round of the state tournament. The Lions kept the game close in the first half, but didn't have enough in the second half to defeat the two-time defending state champ.
My reaction when I found out that we made it to the tournament was like surprised and excited at the same time. I mean, we was all in school. I mean, the people in school was excited for us. We were excited for ourselves. And the moment after school, I walked in the gym, I seen Coach Murray. He had the biggest smile on his face. He couldn't stop smiling. When tip-off happened, I was really excited. I mean, I really wanted to play. I couldn't wait to step out on that court and play my first playoff game. I mean, it was a lot of people on this team's first playoff game, so it was like everybody had that boost of confidence, you know, that we felt like we could do it.
Well, I remember it was fifth period, and Kristen walked in and told me we made the tournament. We were playing Sally's, and I told her, Kristen, don't be lying to me, because I was waiting all day for it. I was expecting to find out later in the day, but when I found out we were definitely in, like, I was just excited. I was just smiling for like an hour straight and just going up to all my teammates and just enjoying it with them. When we entered the gym for warm-ups, like, it was awesome because it was at Sally's and they have a great tradition there. But once I saw all the Red Lion support there and Cade and Austin in the front row cheering for us, I knew we were going to be good. In the future for Lion basketball, it's really bright. I mean, we have Coach Murray, and he's just a great coach, and we have a lot of talent here with Deshaun, Carlos, Jalen, Tony, and we have our middle school program stacked. So I mean, if everyone stays and everyone keeps working, it's going to be a good program.
On Friday, March 11th, a group of 9 students, led by Mr. Aaron Walker, traveled to the Wilmington campus of Dell Tech to compete in the Diamond State Challenge, a competition for budding entrepreneurs. The 3 groups presented their products, which were Original Sensations, Compact Lacrosse, and Quick Souls.
Where you're able to go there and practice before everything.
Once a year, the calendar lines up with the number pi, 3.14. On March 14th, Mrs. Kathy Daly celebrates this day with her students by doing special math competitions in class and finishes it off with a pie in the face.
Today is Pi Day. It's March 14th, so we celebrate Pi. All of our math classes enjoy this day. We are doing an activity with Pi. The class that we're looking at right now is doing an activity where they're making a frequency chart with the first 200 pi decimal digits, and then they're calculating mean, median, mode on that. The winner of that is actually going to be able to pie somebody with whipped cream in the face. And so they are feverishly working to see who is the lucky recipient of being able to pie somebody in the face with whipped cream.
Set, go. Not hard.
Really hard.
You throw it at her from there. Go.
Oh my nose! I got it on my shoulder.
An all-female praise and worship band, Awaken, from Liberty University, ministered in chapel on Thursday, March 17th.
So Awaken is a traveling ministry team, and where we go from like churches and schools, and we lead worship for different people.
One of Liberty's worship teams, one of their 7 came in. They go by the name of Awakening, and they came in and led us in about 5 songs.
We have been in the Northeast all spring break. We are an all-women's ministry team, so we do a lot of women's conferences. But we also do some stuff with youth, which is how we found Red Lion. We were actually at First Baptist Delaware last night, Baptist Church last night in their school. So we got connected through them to come to Red Lions.
It was very in our face, loud, which is really good. It's definitely what we need here. We need loud, we need interaction with us. It's great.
I'm a junior, and I have 1 more year, so I'm a worship major, and I'm studying to be a worship leader. I hope to work in the local church. I feel really called to like full-time like ministry, whether that is like in America or overseas or whatever that means. I love going new places. I've never been to Delaware before, so this is my first time. It's pretty foggy, but I like it. I love just like visiting new like cities. Like we went to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and we've gone to Annapolis, Maryland. We've been lots of places, and just getting to meet different people and talk to them, and just seeing the body of Christ united everywhere we go is really cool, because we all believe in the same God, and no matter where we are, it's all going to Him.
The school musical, Guys and Dolls, was presented on March 17th, 18th, and 19th. The cast of 32 students practiced for almost 3 months on the play, which was set in Depression-era Times Square, about a couple of big city gamblers, the women who love them, and the story about their redemption.
My name is Jared Soler-Fai. I played Sarah Brown in the play Guys and Dolls. Sarah Brown, she's very prim and proper. She's very conservative. She's a Christian girl. She didn't want to get into any trouble. But along the way, she falls in love with a gambler and gets herself in a little bit of trouble. I kind of identified a lot with Sarah Brown because I don't really do much. I'm pretty conservative. I don't really do much. I'm not crazy or anything. So she was kind of like me in that way. When I did the song of Ira Bell and I was drunk, it was actually really fun, because at first I was kind of scared to do it, and I didn't really want to act that way. But then I was like, let me just have fun, and it ended up being really fun, and I loved it. Altogether, the experience, it was stressful, but it was great. At the end, when we all figured out what we're actually supposed to be doing, and when everyone knew what they were doing finally, and when everyone was actually having fun instead of it being work. In the end, it was actually really well worth it, and I would do it all over again if I had the option to, and anyone should do it. It's really fun.
My name is Michael Markakis, and in the musical Guys and Dolls, I played as Sky Masterson, who is a very high veteran gambler who makes a lot of money, so He places very high bets and will bet on absolutely anything. In my scene with Sarah Brown in the Mission, I completely blanked out during what I was supposed to say next, and I skipped actually a page ahead into what I was going to say, so I had to kind of improvise of what I was supposed to do, and I stopped everything. I was like, wait, and then I kind of subtly went back to the page before and said all those lines, but hopefully no one noticed, but I definitely knew I messed up there.
So my name is Gabby DePonte, and this year we did Guys and Dolls. Guys and Dolls is a play set around the 50s. I played Adelaide, who is a dancer at the Hot Box, and she was engaged to Nathan Detroit for 14 years. Yeah, I definitely made use of my family members. I grabbed my little sister Mia quite a few times and had her run lines with me, and she had a blast trying to pick up an accent and act out the scene. My favorite thing would probably be just the physically acting out the scenes with the lines. I like that the most. The least comfortable thing for me would probably be the singing, but the more we practiced the songs, the more fun it was. And my character was a really big personality, and so the songs had a lot of personality to them, and so that was fun to perform.
My name is Michael Collins, and in this year's play, I portrayed the fictitious gambler Nathan Detroit. He's known for running his crap game, which has been his trademark, his legacy, that he sets up this crap game for all these big, well-known players to come, and they can get their action, make some money, and he always takes money from that, and then that's how he makes his living and supports his doll, Adelaide, who he's been engaged to for 14 years. So in this year's musical, I did do some tap dancing. I've been doing tap for 11 years now. So being on stage in front of people is something I do a lot, being as I'm on worship team and I play in front of people almost every day. So being in front of a crowd, I'm used to it at this point. So I'm able to just kind of push aside the fact that, oh, I've got to go out and do this acting now instead of being able to hide behind a guitar. So I'm just able to go out there and do my thing.
Here are some upcoming events. Today is our last day of school before Easter break. We will return to school on Monday, April 4th. Today is also the last day of the third marking period. Report cards will be available on Teacheries on Friday, April 8th. The 6th through 10th grade students will take Terra Nova tests on Monday, April 11th through Wednesday, April 13th. The weather is getting warm and spring sports are now in full swing. Come out and support your lacrosse, soccer, softball, baseball, and golf teams. I'm Daniel Mahalko, your host of the Lions Pride, and that's what's happening at Red Lion Christian Academy.